Hey, this is
Good morning.
good morning.
Can't hire Carter to blow balloons because it doesn't get blown up.
Wait a minute, wait. So, next day, Daddy working.
Daddy went to work and Mommy's home alone.
We already bought some Maymom made bed.
Mommy's home with Levi, Carter, and Denver. I didn't even eat anything yet, and I was trying to make some soup dumplings, and I burnt the crap out of it. Breakfast fail. So it's Thursday. It's Mom Life. It's April 18th, I believe. Burnt my breakfast. Can't eat it. So now, I'm just gonna drink my coffee. And I need to pump. Kids drive me crazy. Carter's the sweet one though.
Give me one with other child in it.
Huh? Alright. Today is Thursday, Holy Thursday. And just made the boys lunch. Levi is just acting up. I'm so tired. Single mom today because Dawn went to the office. And Denver is sleeping. Levi, no more. Look what my friend dropped off for me. She just left it in the front because I did not even hear the doorbell ringing. Some cupcakes, some chocolate covered, I think Oreos or something. And a box of diapers from Denver. That's so sweet. These cupcakes, they are just... After my pregnancy, I'm not craving sweets anymore. So this is probably gonna go to Dawn. Hey guys, so I did talk to you guys about a pump before, and I used the Spectra. The pink one is the one that I had to plug into the wall. Well, this is the blue Spectra with the S1, and it has no battery like plug in to make it work. You can carry it around, and it is like 1 pound. Very light. It works without plugging it in, and it's very silent. Like you can barely hear anything, but it's going. And then this is the cycle, the vacuum, the adjust, and this is the hack that goes into the Medela bottles. I can just link this online for you guys. If there's any pumping new moms out there that want to try this out, this pump that has this pump, the best one. I get the most milk out of 5 ounces total. My left had mastitis a couple years, 2 years ago, so I make less on the left side because I have a clogged duct, a ruined one. And this is a hack that I do. So I use this dry erase marker, and I put the date and the PM or AM, the time that I pumped on there. And then I stick it into the fridge in an egg cart. So this is like some of the milk that I already made. That has like the time and the date. And I have to fortify Denver's milk because he's a preemie. Okay, so they made me, sorry, my house is such a mess. They made me add this into his milk, Neoshore for preemies. And he takes like a drop of vitamin, 1 milliliter of it every single morning, like the first feeding, because it smells and tastes nasty. So I have to fortify milk. I just add that straight into the breast milk. Like a quarter of a teaspoon with 90 milliliters. So there's so much that you have to do for a premature baby to take care of the baby at home. So the first night was so rough because Dawn fell asleep in the boys' room with the boys. And I was taking care of Denver, and he just came home and he was not used to the environment. So he was up like every hour, every half an hour, and I was like going crazy because I was so not used to it. And you know, I'm older now, you know, I'm not young, I don't have energy anymore. So I took care of him all by myself the first night. And Dawn, I was watching the camera in the boys' room and Dawn was sleeping. I was so jealous. It's like, man, I need some help. So now we make an arrangement where he stays up at night because he doesn't go to sleep early. So he stayed up like until 3 to take care of Denver because he feeds every 3 hours, and we're trying to push it to every 4 hours. So I try to feed him more, and it's been working. And then I take over from like 3 until whatever, because I still pump in the middle of the night like 2 times. So I still kind of help out as well, but I do get some sleep in, so I don't have to like feed him or burp him and change him, because Don does do that at least 1 or 2 times. And then I take over after. So I'm gonna mark this milk now. I just pumped, to say it's 2 p.m. So it's 4:18 at 2 p.m. Okay, and then I just stick that into the fridge. And then you don't dump in warm milk with cold milk, because they said that you can cause like a lot of bacteria into the milk. So I have to do it like this and wait till it cools down, and then I can pour it into the other stuff. This is going to be basically a breastfeeding segment for you guys. I have tons of hacks, because I did this with all of my kids. This is my 3rd child. I was thinking to myself, should I even breastfeed or not? But because he came out premature, the breast milk was easier for him to digest. Like, he was not digesting the formula. It was like staying inside of his stomach. And I literally wanted to do formula because I wanted him to pass his jaundice, because there's a thing called breast milk jaundice. Like, you can catch jaundice from drinking breast milk. So I didn't want that happening. Plus, I didn't have any milk in the beginning, so I was using donor milk, you know, because he wasn't taking the formula well. And then now finally I'm making milk, like you can see. Like I'm making a lot of milk now. So it's good. So he's napping, and I'm just gonna go do this. I have some milk in the freezer and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna show you some hacks and some tricks about breastfeeding. So yeah, guys, maybe this isn't the vlog for you guys, but this is definitely a good one for first-time moms and potential future breastfeeding moms. Okay, so as you guys can see, that this is the Spectra pump. It has its own attachments, but this is the attachment that goes straight into a Medela connector, and it goes into any standard size bottles, because it's like the smaller neck and not the wide neck. So it goes like this, and it's easier because the shield can just connect straight into you and then your pumping bra. So I always have like a container, and I have a separate sink that I wash, and then I dry here, and then I use the Wabi to sterilize all of the stuff. Make sure there's water. You have to put water in it. Oh, it's so dirty. I have to wash this, and you stick water in. Here's this Max line right there. You stick the water in. It has a fan. It sterilizes it and it dries it at the same time. So it is pretty awesome. I really like this one, the bottle sterilizer. And then I have a compartment where I keep all the stuff. Like I stick my this is the Medela that usually use the suction, but I hate this thing because it's so tough to wash. I use these are duckbills. So I'm gonna have a link and connect you to that as well. I have all my connectors here that have storage bags and nipples. It's pretty unorganized right now. I have lids and nipples and stuff like that in here. And then I have the grass, the boon grass, where I stick the sterilized parts up on top that doesn't belong, that can't go into the drawers. So I use that. That is my thing. And then it's kind of messy in here as well, but I also have a container. We have bottles and stuff and some formula, but he's not on that formula right now because of his premature status. So that is that. And I am on to washing bottles. I use Dawn soap. You guys can use any mild soap, Dapple or whatever, but you don't really need baby soap. I think this is just fine. Also, guys, I wanted to add that if you guys are in the hospital and first-time moms and you're like, you gave birth and stuff, a lot of the hospitals and the nurses don't want you to pump right away. If you do want to pump and feed the baby the bottle and nurse at the same, like, you know, both, do both, then you should ask for the pump. Be adamant about it. Try to get it so that you can start pumping right away, and then take all those parts home so you have an extra set of pump parts instead of buying it when you get home, because they're entitled to give it to you. Also, your insurance should cover it, so if they're gonna pay for it, might as well, you know. So on to the next subject. I'm going to show you guys how to hack a pumping nursing bra. I have it on right now. So I'm gonna show you guys a hack to a nursing pumping bra that I made. My sister hooked it up. She gave me a tip and trick about it, and it is like a lifesaver. It is cheaper and it saves you a lot of time and money. Okay, so I'm going to show you right now. Okay guys, so this is my pumping nursing bra. I'm using this pillow as my model. So this is a nursing bra. As you can see, you can unlatch this and voila, you can nurse the baby. Okay, this also came with a pad in between. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this one hand. It came with a pad in between, and I took that pad out because it's really no point. Okay, so there's 2 layers to this. All right, this is attached like this. I'm gonna, once again, I will link you this. And what I did was I took a pair of scissors and I cut it along the bottom like this. Okay, and then once you lift it, this part is open, so I measured where my nipples are, and then I cut a little slit on both sides like this. Okay, so that I can stick my pumping shield in it. So you can do this. You can stick your pumping shield through like so. This is like a Madonna music video. Okay, so you stick your shield through, and then you can stick your pumping parts, your connectors in, and then you just pump. You just connect this like so, and then very simple, guys. Very cheap bra. It's like a 5-pack for $20-something, or a 3-pack for like $15 or something like that. I don't even know, but I know it's a lot cheaper than a Dairy Fairy. And this one you can just wear all the time. So when you're done pumping, you can just take this off, take everything off, and then you can just pull this down and you can wear this all day long. And if the baby is nursing, bam, unlatch and nurse. So simple, easy, and cheap alternative. A Dairy Fairy cost me like $60 for a bra that I have to like wear, but it didn't even have like the right size that I wanted. So I am like living in these bras all day long. Okay, this is another thing to have out when you have a newborn. Okay, make sure you guys have some hand sanitizing bottle and some masks, just in case anybody's like coughing and stuff. I started collecting colostrum inside of these syringes. I only got like 0.1, and then I went to 0.3, I went to 0.5, and I finally made it to like that, and then 5 ml, and now I'm making a lot of milk for Denver, and I'm running out of space, so now I have to freeze it. This is all good breast milk for him.